Hey everybody, my name is Jack, and I'm the lead artist here at GameMaker Studio. Today,
Sorry, just working on the lighting system. Hold on.
Dude, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. There it is. And...
Holy crap! Welcome back to the Devlog. Today we're talking about a topic that's been quite literally a dark cloud over our game for months now. Lighting. But before we shine a light on that...
Boo.
It's not that bad.
Too many puns. Get out of here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Anyway, here's the deal. We're working on a story-driven fantasy RPG with heavy pixel art vibes, tactical combat, and a massive world full of secrets, factions, and gods that may or may not deserve to exist. If that sounds like your kind of game, stick around. And if you like supporting indie devs, hit that like button. And if you hate when YouTubers tell you to smash that like button, also hit that like button. And drop a comment or an emoji for the sake of engagement. And subscribe so you don't miss future updates. It helps way more than you think. And we've got tons more behind the scenes content coming soon. Alright, now that that's over with, lighting in pixel art games is one of those things that people don't notice when it's working. But when it's not, the whole thing just feels flat, right?
Yeah, lighting basically makes the world feel alive. It's not just about making it look good, although it definitely does that. It's about making the world feel like it really exists. Pixel art isn't just about nostalgia anymore. It's an entire genre unto itself. And if you want to compete in the modern pixel space, dynamic lighting is honestly a must.
Oh, for sure. I mean, look at Sea of Stars, right? The lighting system is just gorgeous.
Yeah, exactly. So I sought the internet for lighting packages for GameMaker in hopes of finding something that could work for our game. I found one that I liked at first. It was really awesome, but it wasn't designed for a top-down perspective. So then I tried pseudo lighting, which basically uses radial semi-transparent colors, and it looked better than no lighting, but it was still not satisfactory. I tried another YouTube tutorial series on lighting. I watched just tons of other creators' lighting methods and honestly just felt at a loss. I knew we needed lighting to work for the world we were building. And obviously one of our characters literally has fire for hair.
And whose fault is that?
Don't worry about it. That's mine. Anyway, yeah. So if we don't have that working well, it's just not going to look right.
Yeah, not to mention what is going to happen in the Shadow Deep later on in the game, right?
Right. That was really weighing heavily on my mind because the Shadow Deep, it's got glowing mushrooms, lava, eerie shadows. It would just be a total waste if we couldn't make those areas feel haunted and ominous and like there's things creeping around every corner. Lighting is a core part of that experience there.
So, what changed?
Well, I was researching the lighting that was done in Sea of Stars, speaking of that game, and I stumbled across in a Reddit post a lighting engine called the Crystal Light Engine. Crystal is an asset package for GameMaker by FoxyOfJungle from Kazan Games. And honestly, it was a godsend. It's hands down the most beautiful and flexible lighting engine I've seen for GameMaker and the easiest to implement.
And this is all real-time lighting, right? Or what?
Yeah, fully real-time.
So, I mean, I know the difference between real-time and baked lighting, but please explain it for everybody else who doesn't get it.
Of course, Jack is an expert in all subjects.
Obviously.
So,
You ever heard of the multiverse theory, Brian?
Well, of course I have, but I'm wondering if you have.
Oh my god, so transparent.
so for anyone that doesn't know, there's really two styles of lighting in games like this. There's baked lighting, and what that just means is it's already baked into the style of the game. So like imagine when you're drawing your sprites that you draw the shadows in already. So there's no real-time calculation or lighting effect to it. It's going to be static. It's just going to be always the way it is because it's built in. Real time is when the game calculates the lighting effects while you play. That's what lets us do stuff like a proper day-night cycle or have characters carry torches that actually light up their surroundings, and the whole time it's casting shadows accurately with the objects around them and the characters even as they're moving.
And I gotta say, when the day turns to night in game, oh my gosh, it's so smooth. Shadows get longer, lanterns flicker on. I mean, the whole vibe just shifts, and you did such an awesome job there.
Thanks. Yeah, and the shift isn't just cosmetic. We really plan to implement this into the gameplay, that when it's night, different creatures might come out and the NPCs behave differently. The world will actually feel like it's passing through time, it's a desire I've had from the very beginning.
So how much of this is finished?
Well, the core systems are all in place. We've got working shadows, dynamic lights, day-night cycle, some basic lighting objects like lamps and torches, and stuff with the main characters. So from here on out, it's really just applying the lighting to the world as we build it. So every new area will get its own custom lighting setup to match its atmosphere.
And no plans for major changes or anything?
Not really. We're super happy with where we landed. Like I said before, was stuck for a couple of months trying to solve this, and it was weighing on my mind even before that for a few months. And just finally seeing it come together has been one of the most satisfying moments in development for me so far. And I think it's elevated the look of the game more than I even expected.
It really has. All right, that's it for today's devlog. Big thanks to Hunter for finally getting off his butt to make a lighting system.
And major shout out to FoxyOfJungle for making such a solid tool. It's worth mentioning that Crystal has extensive documentation, and the creator is very responsive and even has his own Discord for asking questions. He helped us out a lot as we implemented the light engine into our game, and I'm so thankful to him and highly recommend that you check out Crystal and his other work.
Yeah, for sure. If you dug this update, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, maybe even share it with someone who's fighting their own lighting demons. I don't know. We've got more devlogs coming every week because we're literally working non-stop on this game.
It's true.
From combat design to story stuff, and yeah, we may even introduce you to another party member soon. Until next time, stay bright.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye.